It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge! What? Merry Christmas. December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright & Co. offices. Hey, Nick! Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick! Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and forge anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news! A large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax. The locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick. The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick! Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder! Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes! Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth! What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect. In a murder! What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know! Let's go find out, Nick. Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here, and we're back with some more Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we finished off Case 3 and found the truth behind what was going on with the Steel Samurai. And in this episode, well, it seems that we are starting Case 4 off with a bang, literally and figuratively. What to do? Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. She's still onto that waterfall thing. Let's go to the detention center and see Edgeworth. Yeah, December 25th. We're actually pretty close to this date on the recording date. Detention center, visitor's room. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah! Wait, ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So, You've come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh! Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad, or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have much free time. We can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. So, let's see what we could get out of Edgeworth. Yeah, it's a pretty shocking turn of events that he kind of seemed to be developing and seemed to actually want to help us out, but yeah, it seems that this has occurred. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh! We're going to help you. That's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you've got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, Wright. Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick, why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices in the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Well, seems nothing we could do now. Attorney's badge, go! Your attorney's badge. Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Ha ha ha! Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never! What? My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask you to do this. So, nothing we could do for now. Let's ask, did you do it? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... Well, seems that Edgeworth has left and no other place to go, but let's go to Gourd Lake. Seems this is a lot more difficult than it should be. December 25th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal! There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot! The trial's tomorrow! We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested the attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Heh. Ah! Eek! Hey, aren't you that hairy guy? Hairy Butts! Right, Phoenix Wright. Can we ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, it seems like Gumshoe has a lot of respect and admiration for Edgeworth, and it seems he's doing his best to try finding evidence to see Edgeworth's innocence. So let's talk with our favorite detective to see what's happened. Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here?
Huh? You don't know, pal?
No.
Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer.
Head in the... Huh?
Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were 2 men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol.
And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth?
A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him.
How did they get there so fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake.
A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you?
Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
Right. Who cares what the witness says?
I care.
You really believe in him, don't you, detective?
Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously.
Oh no!
After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Defense request. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case?
Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defend him and your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid.
I suppose it would be if they have a witness.
Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent.
I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said.
What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over.
Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I.
Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it.
Who was this witness?
Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow.
Was there only that one witness?
Yep. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty.
Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something?
No, sir. Not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
A briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back?
Let's ask how to get in touch with you. You're not coming back, detective?
Probably not, pal.
So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about?
Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime.
Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe!
What?
We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around?
Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, you don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right, now let's get investigating. So here we have Gourd Lake Nature Park. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. The place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. I love that face. It's like she's raising an eyebrow. It's like, huh? Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Alright, we got the woods here too. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it with people? What is it about winter that turns people to poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, what? Oh boy, I got a text. Okay. Well, probably will have to be right back. Anyways, let's head right in. It was my sister. She's coming home today from my cousin's. Gourd Lake Public Beach. It's a... Okay, I guess... Like, how is it a beach? How is, like, a lake a beach? I guess, like, if... I guess not all lakes are beaches, but not... Wait. But not all beaches are... Wait. Not all lakes... Wait. A lake could be a beach, but not all beaches are lakes. There we go. That makes sense. Yeah. I could see that. Especially, like, with the sand and whatnot, people are able to swim in it. So, let's go right away. December 25th. Gourd Lake Public Beach. Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. It warrants a Bowser's. Probably not. But hey, look at the snack stand. Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know? Nope. So, let's see around. There's nothing inside this garbage can. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. There's some party poppers here. Huh? Someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string, and it goes, pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick! They might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was that that obvious? Poppers, Let's take them. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Popper is a classic party noisemaker. Pull the string, it goes bang! Not very clue-worthy. I guess it's like the bad evidence in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. A hot dog stand? It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. And the banner reads Samurai Dog. Somebody needs to redecorate. Yeah, whoever that is probably lazy. Anyways, we have two places. Let's go to the boat rental shop first. December 25th, boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial's finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. Alright, let's check here. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. Check the boats themselves. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder? I wonder. Nick? Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. I guess it's because it's way too small. I know my sister has a fear of, like, small boats like that, and it's, like, really hard for her to go on there. Or just boats in general. Just a little weird with that. I don't know. It's just a fear of hers. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Seems like nothing's here for now, so we'll go back and head to the other direction to the Gourd Lake Woods. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at a scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Let's see. The SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their own car down here. Hey, Nick. What, don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are all camping pots and pans made of aluminum? Oh my god, I'm getting notifications, really? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then? I'm not having this conversation. I love Maya. She just has all the most pointless questions to ask about life. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. There's a sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh, Also, real quick, look how many people... Oh, wait. Never mind. Oh, this is our profile so far. Gifted prosecutor and a ruthless man who'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Detective of a local precinct in charge of initial investigation. So far we only have a few people, which is pretty weird compared to how many people were introduced in the last case so quickly. And there's this camera here. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Huh? Nick! Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey, you! Get your hands off that! Eek! What in the Sam Hill? Look at what you done now! There goes the whole roll of film! What? Sorry's nice, but don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of the film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I prefer to be called a Met. Anyways. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl that why they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Nick, help! And who are you, her chaperone? No, rather, we're sort of friends? Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesusum's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy, I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay you later. I'm really sorry. What happened? What? Can't y'all see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry, that didn't work. I wonder if there's anything that would get her attention. Well, there is one thing we could get her attention with, and that's our attorney's badge. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't going to try to pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now, because I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I've wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? So sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart, but y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here taking photography. I'm here for photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya. So yeah, Lotta, I love her. I think she's just adorable. Her personality and also just being like a Southern Belle kind of character that's a little feisty. Really a great character. I just like her quite a bit. Aside from that, not really a lot else to say, but I guess we could just talk to her for now. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so. Christmas Eve? A man on the boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I've seen that when. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Haha! Y'all don't really know, y'all really don't want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the Heartland. So that's why she's called a lot of heart. A heart that goes to heart, well, in the heart of the Heartland. Try saying that a lot, that's a tongue twister. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at the university, Country U. So I hear. When did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you already? Wait, that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars. I guess also she's saying Yanks, but I mentioned this earlier that, yeah, this takes place in basically like an alternate universe of California where Japanese people weren't discriminated against in the 1940s because of World War II. So some Ace Attorney fans dubbed it like Japanifornia, something like that. And obviously in the Japanese version, it's, you know, taking place in Japan. So I don't know what Lada is in the Japanese version. I know that everybody in the Japanese version is Japanese, and everybody in the American version is American. So, anyways, well, not the American, but the Western ones are American. So let's ask about that camera. That's quite a camera you got there. Y'all better know it. It's a German-made, a genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that! That mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects a certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. Huh? A programmable camera? Neat! Lada's camera added to the court record. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. I guess we could ask her about the camera. Lada? Yeah? So, your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to a party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look at my film. It would have to have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once. I don't remember if there's anything on them, though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Come back now, y'all here? Well, she went to her SUV. She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Yeah, nothing else left to do for now, but I guess we could go back to the entrance and head to the precinct. I guess the Criminal Affairs Department at the precinct. December 25th, Police Department. Criminal Affairs. I guess Detective Gumshoe's still in that meeting.
Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal.
Detective Gumshoe!
We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse.
Get the feeling we're in for some bad news. I guess before talking to Gumshoe here, yeah, it's kind of weird that, you know, we had like 2 cases already, and this is our first time down at the police station at the precinct, and yeah, it's kind of funny that it took this long. But yeah, let's see. We actually see some people in the background for once. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
All right, hands against the wall, all of you. Don't even think about escaping. I got eyes in the back of my head.
He must be doing image training for arrests. Let's see this guy. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen.
What? Gord Lake? Gordy sighted? I don't believe it.
Shouldn't you be reading something more important? I like how the big guys the big bosses are always just like goofing off and whatnot. Let's see this. A poster of a female police officer? Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendars. My bad. I like how they're all just like, yeah, my interest in women is totally at high when I see them in a uniform. It's like the complete opposite of just seeing them in bikinis, like this fancy uniform for like police officers and whatnot. Anyways, Let's check out this plush guy here. Hey, is that the police department's mascot?
That's the Blue Badger! It was my idea! I made it! It's my mascot!
I see. How nice.
I'll get him a signed mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do!
Good luck. Anyways, let's talk with Gumshoe finally. Do you know anything about the victim yet?
No. Still can't ID him.
Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
Not a word.
So how did the meeting go?
I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer.
True.
You know, I don't know what to believe in anymore. I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. But still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that?
So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it?
Well, the trial's starting tomorrow, as scheduled.
I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us something about the meeting.
Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the only ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much?
Well, I think that was so obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, that's how it works.
A working relationship?
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times. But there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. And you have my word on that.
I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report?
Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you.
Autopsy report. Time of death sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause, 1 bullet shot to the heart. Thank you. Nick?
Huh?
Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face!
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Interesting. I guess we could ask him.
Well, I hope it helps you, pal.
Thanks, Detective. I guess that's it. Nobody here yet, so let's go back to Gourd Lake, see if Lotta finally found the pictures that were taken. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Wait up a sec. We got bingo! Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Wait. See? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops?
I reckon no.
I reckon no. What's that? Now, don't y'all think y'all can pull one over on me just because you speak the lingo? I know enough to know that when you see a murder, you best tell the cops. It's my obligation as a citizen. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. But wait! Lotta! What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta. Don't let it get to your skeevies in a bunch. Don't let it get your skeevies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. she left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. So there we go, the photo that was taken at 12:15 p.m. See, let's go back to Gourd Lake and December 25th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Ah! Nick! I think Santa's mad at you! Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow! Nick and Saint Nick. Hey! Hold on just a second. I'm gonna... Hey, I have returned. So, yeah, my sister was at the door. She came in and we talked, and, yeah, I went afterwards. I just took a break and I went to go shopping to get her some last-minute Christmas presents, I know, yeah. And I got myself some hot chocolate in the meantime, yeah, I got it from Tim Hortons. Yeah, I know, like, it's kind of weird, like, Tim Hortons is, like, now recently opening up in stores in America, and, got myself some hot chocolate, so... Yeah, I never knew of Tim Hortons until, like, I met, like, people from Canada on, like, Discord from, like Twitch streams, like, on Chillin's stream, for example, and, like, that's the first time I ever heard of Tim Hortons, and then finally one opened here, I was like, huh, that's interesting. And honestly, it's I honestly think it's way better than Dunkin', in my opinion. But, anyways, hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know? My girl Kianse deserves the best. Kianse? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kianse's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute! Nick, who's she? She's not not my, what? No, she's not! I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm, the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister? No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. So Larry makes his long-awaited return after last being seen in the first case of the game. So yeah, it's pretty cool to see him back after such some time. Let's ask him what happened. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night, and since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kianse, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Ooh! I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Kianse is not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh? Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa! Murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Samurai dogs. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs? Ouch. The samurai thing was Kianse's idea. Oh, she was my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake with that... at the lake. What, with the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy! Gordy? So, Mr. Edgeworth, was your classmate Larry? Wait, so Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate... Wait, what, was that a typo there? There might have been like a comma missing there or something. I don't know. Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like his father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know Nick? Nick? Seems like either Phoenix knows something or he doesn't know at all. So, Gordy. What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake, a giant mysterious monster! Gordy! Ah, monster? Yeah! Check it out! This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo! Wow, it's really real! Nick, a monster! A real monster! Yeah. It's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Well, why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. What, $1 million? Grow up, Larry. Gordy article about a monster sighted on Gordy Lake. I guess we could present him something. What's this? You know my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Seems like he doesn't really know. Was that? It's a camera. You know, you take pictures with it. Huh? What, Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is? Of course I know! Hey, you're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. So he dropped out of high school. I was talking about the weird contraption on that camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Well, don't go showing me it then. Jeez. I love him. He's like Nick's himbo friend. Or Phoenix, if you know who I'm talking about. But anyways. I guess there's not really much else to do. I guess we could also talk about the article itself. Sorry, Nick, I don't know much about that. You gave it to us! I guess we could go leave, hopefully. Let's go to the detention center. Or not. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Not a gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there for a while. Out of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. So, yeah, it seems that Lotta has made it to the police station, so guess no other choice but to... yeah, head back. What is it? Oh! Nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now! This guy! He's a lawyer that was at that office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with his sis. Wait, with sis? That office? Wait! You mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy! That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. talking to him for old time's sake, we shall do. December 25th. Grossberg Law Offices. Ahem! Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes! You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. You see? Mr. Grossberg, sir? Yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it, then? Something the matter? There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I, just got up, you see. Oh, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think I shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts, old bitter desserts. Yeah, he still has, it's still in Red White's empty office now. Anyways, I guess we have to present him the Gordy article. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's the... No, not that. The autopsy report. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man that Miles Edgeworth shot? Who is this Hammond guy, anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL-6 incident. DL-6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss, they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that Mia, my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fay, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. Finally, the DL-6 incident. The long-awaited thing that we've heard about since Case 2. The DL-6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fay used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes. Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DL-6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL-6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Misty Fay's photo, an old photograph, DL-6 Incident Exhibit A, is written on the back. Does look like an older Mia and Maya in a way. Anyways, there's one place left to go, and that's back to the detention center. December 25th, detention center. Visitor's room. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, about your defense. It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. And let's show him that photo. Edgeworth, it's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you started on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL-6 incident. Right, DL-6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL-6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer it to the best of my abilities. So now we could finally talk to Edgeworth without any, him saying for us to go away and leave him alone. The DL-6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean your... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this... About to end? The DL-6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL-6 will be closed. Forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's alive today, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why'd he go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it. Guess there's other things we could show in the meantime. What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, Wright. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know! You want us to defend you! Yes, will you? Of course we will. Ah, who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth's request. Document proving Edgeworth's request for an attorney. Well, I guess we should. What's that? An earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Wah! It's coming down. Ooh, that was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There! He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. So I guess I brought this up earlier in the episode, but since the West and Japanese versions of Ace Attorney take place in both Japan and America, well, specifically California, it technically makes sense in both locations of Japan and California for earthquakes to occur, so it's actually pretty smart, because when I was first playing Ace Attorney, I thought this was probably, like East Coast America, somewhere where we don't really get earthquakes, very rarely, like New York, for example, since they call us Yanks. But afterwards, when I was playing the game further, I realized it was more in California. But, yeah. Let's move on from now and head to the Criminal Affairs Department and give Gumshoe the request. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
What's going on here?
Eek! What's wrong, Detective?
This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to you all about after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal?
A lot of heart.
Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal?
No, not at all. She did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence.
You trying to say something about the way I do my job?
No, sir. Let's show him the request. Look what I got.
Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you.
Thanks, Detective. We'll see you in court tomorrow, then.
Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later!
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in the 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. To be continued. So, love my videos with that like button. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Appreciate it. And yes, finally, I have a successful recording of this because the last recording ended up, for some reason, very messed up in a lot of ways, including the fact that my cat Atlas jumped up onto my keyboard and caused the overlays from Game Capture HD to pop up. And also, for some reason, like, the audio would cut off, and it only took, like, half of the video that was recorded for some reason. So, I tried restoring it, I tried separating the audio, it just wouldn't work, so. Anyways, love my videos with that like button. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, we appreciate it. Next time on Ace Attorney, we will be starting Day 2 of the trial. We'll see you guys then.